Well, the Warriors became the first team in over 50 years to make 5 straight finals. But Kevin Durant's free agency decision continues to dominate the headlines. Durant's agent and manager, Rich Kleiman, denied all the reports that KD to the Knicks is a done deal, saying his client is, quote, 100% undecided on his future. Kleiman added that Durant is too focused on improving his game to script his future, but didn't know if KD would be able to suit up for the finals. Warriors owner Joe Lacob said yesterday that he's confident Durant will stay in Golden State this summer. So, Shannon, will the NBA Finals affect KD's free agency decision?
No, I don't believe it will. And I believe Rich Kleiman, Skip, when he says that KD doesn't know where he's going to be playing next year. But I believe KD knows 100% he's not going to be playing in Golden State next year. Because he could have easily, they can offer you the Supermax. KD could have made this a moot point. Boom. Could have said, hey, I'm going to re-sign. That's not what he did. Skip, here's what the crux of the issue is with KD. No matter what KD has done, he's been 2-time Finals MVP. He's been 2 times first team All-NBA. He hasn't gotten the credit that he thinks he deserves by playing in the Bay. It's about Steph. And we're going to talk about this, about how he got upset with, when Chris Broussard said about some asterisks.
Yep. Fair.
Some players feel that Kevin Durant is the guy or the person, Skip, you go grocery shopping, and you drive round and round the parking lot to try to find the closest spot so you can get into the store. Kevin Durant rode round and round the NBA till he found the team that could get him to the NBA Finals and win it the quickest. That's how people look at Kevin Durant. Unfortunately, KD, I'm sorry, that's how it is. And what Steph Curry has done has reinforced in everybody's what he sacrificed the moment Kevin Durant signed his name on the dotted line. Because we got an opportunity to see Steph Curry like, whoa. Because for the last 2 years, Skip, when they say, who's the best player? Steph Curry's name never came up. It was LeBron. It was KD. It was James Harden. It was Anthony Davis. It was Karl Anthony Towns if you're starting a team. Post Steph Curry couldn't even get a mention, although he had something that no other player other than LeBron had currently playing. 2 league MVPs. Now, after what we witnessed over the last 5 games and a quarter and a half, Steph Curry should be talked about as one of the league's best players. KD, I'm sorry. You can get upset with me all you want to, but you were never going to be beloved. Skip, it's like this. Look, Skip, my aunt loves me. She loves me. She really do.
Sure?
I'm sure. She don't love me as much as she loves her kids.
Yeah.
They love you, KD. They'll love you like they do their kid. Because Steph Curry is theirs. They drafted him. They watch him have 3 kids there. They watch Riley come sit on his knee at the press conference, Skip, and give interviews.
Now he's holding the youngest.
Yeah, now he's holding the youngest one. That's what they've witnessed, KD. So if you want the respect that you rightfully deserve, you're going to have to leave and get you a team and take them there. Because people are going to hold against you. Skip, if he had gone to the Warriors, and the Warriors were, say, 45-37, and they were struggling, they 8 seed, 6 seed, and they was going out in the first or second round, and he comes there, that's one thing. But you can't go join a team that's already gone to 2 finals before you get there, 73-9, and you had them down 3-1.
You did.
And you go join them. Skip, it's kind of like, how wars work. Okay, this one country, Germany, they beating up on everybody. So guess what America said? Well, hold on. Why don't we link up with you, Russia? Why don't we link up with you, Great Britain, and we beat them? So Golden State couldn't.
You mean in World War II?
Yeah, I'm just saying, listen.
Well, they had Japan and Italy on their side.
But I'm just saying, so you get more allies and you link up.
Okay.
So Golden State says, well, we can't beat LeBron. KD says, I can't beat LeBron. But maybe if we get together, we can beat LeBron.
That makes sense.
Maybe.
Ain't no maybe. You know that's how it happens, Skip Bayless.
The reason I say maybe is maybe everything you just said is dead on correct, and maybe it's just all dead wrong, because with this guy, I don't know.
You never do.
It is fascinating, but for us and our purposes right here, completely confounding and perplexing, because I have no idea what he's going to do, and I believe at this moment he has no idea what he's about to do on July the 1st.
If you had to bet money.
Well, I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there. But your point about the grocery store parking lot, the truth was he wasn't driving around the parking lot. The whole grocery store came to him. the whole store picked up and came all the way to the Hamptons to recruit him. Just remember that, because they delivered the whole store. The whole contents of the store came and said, will you come in our store?
So they built the grocery store close to him.
They did. That effectively was what happened. Now, let's deal with this one scenario. This is a possibility right here, right now. What if he somehow miraculously heals, or not even miraculously? What if he just gets 100% healed in, what are we now? We're 8 days away from game one.
So it'll be about 3 weeks since he last played.
All right. What if he's okay? What if he's well enough to again become the focal point of this team? And what if Steph swallows his ego and Klay swallows his and Draymond swallows his, and they say, you know what? We got to keep this guy here next year. Let's refocus all of our offense around 35. Well, let's just say, I'm doing the hypothetical.
Okay.
And what if he continues to take over games and he takes over the NBA Finals and he gets voted a third straight Finals MVP and they win again? That would be their what? Third straight ring.
Third straight ring.
Okay. And what if Kevin sits back after the final night of the finals, whatever game it ends on, and he says, you know what? We did it again, and I did it again, and we got a dynasty cooking here. Let's just see how far we can ride this tiger. Is that possible? He would do that? Why not?
Because he had an opportunity to do that this summer. We got a dynasty here. We're young. We're in our prime. And he said, no, I'm going to see. He could have done that, but here's the thing, Skip. Even if he wins another third MVP, guess what? People will say, they could have done it without you, KD, because they won the Western Conference Finals without you.
But they didn't do it without him. What if he did it for them again? I'm just doing the hypothetical. It's possible. And I'm going to remind everybody, if he leaves Golden State, he leaves $60 million on the table. Again, he's already a wealthy man by most people's standards.
Yes.
But $60 million is $60 million. It's a lot of money just to walk away from. Do I believe that Kevin loves living in the Bay Area? I do. He's living now on the San Francisco side, but they're going to move over to the San Francisco side next year. And he's raved about living in the neighborhood in San Francisco that he loves. And he's got all of his entrepreneurial investments in Silicon Valley. Do I think he loves that life? Yes, I do. Trust me, it's a great place. I live there. It's really good.
But how does 60 million change how people view you?
Well, I don't know.
You can have 100 million, but it's not going to.
Well, I don't know exactly what his priorities are, because he's a weird dude, and he changes with the weather. He does. But have you ever seen a thinner-skinned superstar?
No, but
he's got burner accounts. He's got he picks fights with nobody. He's on Twitter, right and left.
With random.
Okay.
But Skip, we've heard him say he thought a championship would mean more. He thought that winning a championship would easily. He's like, I should have pole vaulted over LeBron. I beat him in his house.
Okay, I got it. Okay, speaking of LeBron, I'm glad you brought. Let's go to hypothetical number 2. So Mark Stein reports that the Clippers and Knicks could be neck and neck for Kevin's next destination. Clippers. The smartest choice he could make, to me, would be Clippers, because I trust the brain trust the most of the Clippers.
I do too.
I believe in Jerry West.
Correct.
I believe in Steve Ballmer's depth of pocket, because he's going to spare no expense.
Quality bill.
And I believe in Doc Rivers. I've always loved Doc, and I just believe in the stability he could bring around Kevin. And we saw what they're starting to build there, because that team has basketball